What's going on, guys? This is Ryan with the RK Outpost, and these massive corporations in the entertainment industry, specifically Disney, will do anything and everything they can to abandon their core audience and instead try to pander to get money in China, to try to get that Chinese box office that everyone is after. It doesn't matter what they have to do. They might cut a scene out of their movie, they might not cast someone because they look a certain way, or, like we saw with Star Wars, they may shrink a black character on a poster for release in China because they will do anything. They don't care about their virtue signals or their supposed values. They want the Chinese money. And so often it backfires on them. That's exactly what's happening in the case of Marvel's Shang-Chi trailer. Now, I will be the first to admit I don't really care about Shang-Chi as a character. I watched the trailer. I didn't do a reaction to it because, quite honestly, I had no reaction. It was very stereotypical Marvel. It was boring. There was really nothing to it. Didn't hype me up. Didn't piss me off. It was just kind of like, meh, here we are. Another Marvel movie that they're chucking out there. But they were kind of pretty clear about their intentions with this. They wanted to capture the Chinese box office. And Marvel's had a fairly good track record of making money with a lot of their superhero movies in China. But this time, it did not go the way that they thought it would. Marvel's Shang-Chi trailer receives negative criticism in China. And if you remember, it wasn't that long ago that Mulan was an absolute flop in China. They despised it, even though Disney marketed it and kind of created it specifically for that audience. It's clear they have no idea what they're doing. And in the process, while you kind of make these decisions to alienate other fans, the fans that you're trying to pander to just aren't there. We see that so often in the entertainment industry, especially with Disney. In recent weeks, Marvel Studios has been showering fans with new trailers and first new looks at a variety of upcoming projects. The most recent drop was a glimpse of the MCU's newest hero, Shang-Chi, in the form of an official trailer. Simu Liu, I think I said that right, who will star as the titular character in Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, shared a first look image at the Master of Kung Fu before seemingly being surprised by Marvel Studios with a full-length trailer on his birthday. And while the internet was abuzz about the action-packed preview, there seems to be less excitement for the film in China. And we talk about China, we talk about the entertainment industry. I talk about it on Sports Wars all the time. We see these companies doing it there as well. We see the NBA completely get on their knees and cuck for China. We see them make their players shut up and dribble and not address any injustices in China while spouting their mouths off about anything and everything, whether they're right or wrong, here in the United States. And it's gotten to the point where it's ridiculous. It is a failing business model in so many ways. Shang-Chi ratioed in China. As pointed out by Reddit user Alan Jean Q, the statistics for the trailer on Marvel TW and Marvel Studios Hong Kong YouTube accounts are less than favorable. You can see the numbers right here. On this one, this is Marvel Studios Hong Kong, gets ratioed 528 upvotes to 609 downvotes. They did not like it in the audience that this is really geared towards. It is trying to capture for Marvel. And when you go down to Marvel Taiwan, this one was not ratioed at the time, 1.8 to 1.6 down, but that's pretty bad, especially for a Marvel trailer, because the vast majority of them get incredible, like 99, 98, 97% is pretty normal when you're looking at all the Marvel trailers. And you can even see, for comparison, the most recent Black Widow trailer had well above 99% approval rating on both accounts. So it's strange that this one did so poorly. Hate for Shang-Chi, love for Tony Leung. The comments for each of these videos give some hints as to why fans in the Eastern Hemisphere aren't as excited as the American audience. One complaint from fans was this trailer portraying a Chinese film being made by Westerners. With so much Asian representation in the cast, YouTube commenters seem to be searching for a more traditional Asian movie-making presence. Another big topic of interest in the comment section was the presence of actor Tony Leung, who plays Wenwu, Shang-Chi's father, and the Mandarin. There was a lot of chatter about how Leung's charisma, charm, and good looks overshadowed that of Simu Liu. Some other top comments are critical for the appearance of Simu Liu's titular hero, believing that he doesn't have the ideal face for the titular Chinese superhero. So you have some people in China that say this is not Chinese enough. This is not the perfection of Chinese face that we would like in this. These are the types of things that you're dealing with when you start to pander towards these efforts. We've seen Star Wars do it over and over again and fail massively. There is almost no interest in Star Wars in China right now. They have destroyed any interest that there was. It's just gone down and down and down as they've put more content out because the Chinese people just don't like it. They've gone so far as to create a High Republic novel specifically for Chinese audiences. That is kind of insane, actually, when they talk about diversity and representation. Then in this specific High Republic novel that they're releasing, all the humans are Chinese. There's no diversity, shockingly enough. But when you get involved in these games, when you start to play these diversity, representation, pandering to certain groups of people based on how people look, this is the reaction that you're going to get when you make these plans to try to pander instead of just create entertaining content. And I got to be honest with you, with the way Falcon and Winter Soldier went, I think a lot of people are going to be woken up to the massive identity politics that are in play right now in the MCU. If you haven't watched that last episode yet, there is a monologue, a soliloquy when Sam is sitting there talking where he addresses like every single current day identity politics, social justice issue out there and tries to shame people for not getting on board with it. It's peak cringe and really gives you an idea of exactly where the MCU is headed. There's no doubt about it at this point. And I think we're going to see more things like this with Marvel getting embarrassed by trying to pander to different types of people. In this case, they were trying to pander to China, and it did not work out for them. We'll see what it does in the box office, however, not just a trailer reaction. Let me know in the comments below what you think about all this. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching, everyone, and a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.